Hey, think about this. This might just change your life. Rewiring your reality. It's the idea that you can mold your perception of reality by adjusting your thoughts and actions. It's like reprogramming your brain to experience life differently, opening up new possibilities. Start with your thoughts. When you catch yourself in a negative thought pattern, actively shift to a more positive one. Replace a negative thought like I'll never be good at this with a positive one like I might not be good at it now, but with practice, I can definitely improve. By reframing your thoughts, you change how your brain perceives and reacts to situations. It's like a mental makeover for your reality. Because your thoughts and feelings are powerful. They influence how you perceive the world and how you act. If you keep thinking negatively, your brain starts to believe it, creating a cycle of negativity. But by actively changing your thoughts, you influence your mood, motivation, and the actions you take. It's like changing the lens through which you view your reality. Your life becomes what you think it is. The process of rewiring reality doesn't have a set when. It's an ongoing, daily practice. Start small, maybe by changing one thought a day, and build from there. Over time, you're creating new paths in your brain, effectively rewiring it. This is a journey. It may take weeks, months, or even years for some people, but consistent effort will eventually change how you experience reality. You can start with small, everyday situations. When you catch yourself feeling frustrated, anxious, or unhappy about something, that's your cue. Stop, take a deep breath, and deliberately shift your mindset. For example, if you're stuck in traffic and frustrated, instead of thinking, this is taking forever, I'll be late, focus on the positives like, I'm safe, I have a comfortable ride, and this is a chance to listen to music or a podcast I enjoy. This is how you start rewiring your reality. It's powerful, isn't it? The idea that you have the power to change your perception, your mood, and ultimately, your reality by just shifting your thoughts. It's not about denying negative feelings or experiences, but about reframing them so that they become stepping stones, not roadblocks. The magic of rewiring lies in its compounding effect. Each little shift, each new thought path you create makes the next one easier. Over time, you'll find yourself unconsciously reacting more positively to situations that previously would have put you in a funk. And it's not just about feeling good or happy all the time either. It's about being resilient, about embracing the full spectrum of human experience with a positive mindset. When you're living with a rewired reality, even the tough times have a silver lining because you know you're in control, and every challenge is just an opportunity in disguise. Here's another one. Suppose you've had a tough day at work and you're feeling exhausted and frustrated by the end of it. Rather than collapsing in front of the TV in a foul mood, you might think, I deserve some relaxation, but I'll also use this time to do something that really rejuvenates me. Maybe read that book I've been wanting to read or listen to some music that inspires me. By rewiring your thoughts, you shift from passive to proactive, turning fatigue into a moment of indulgence and rejuvenation. This stuff is potent, you know? You're not just reacting to your circumstances, you're shaping your response to them, almost in real time. It's like having a superpower. You're no longer a victim of fate or circumstance or even your own negative emotions. You're the architect, deciding how your brain processes everything. The beauty of it is that the changes these rewirings bring are not just mental, they're physiological. Your body doesn't care if you're having a good thought or a bad one. It reacts to both. But if you're deliberately choosing the positive thoughts, you're literally training your brain to release feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, and less of the stress hormone, cortisol. It's like a chain reaction. More positive thoughts lead to better hormonal balance, better reactions, and a stronger mental and physical resilience. It's not just about feeling good, it's about being physically healthier too. The mind-body connection is really a beautiful thing. And imagine what that does for your confidence. The more you rewire, the more you start believing in yourself, in your abilities, in your capacity to tackle life's challenges. And there's a feedback loop here too. Confidence begets more positive thoughts, which boost your confidence more, and so on. It's like creating a self-fulfilling prophecy, but a positive one. You're not just thinking positive, you're living a life filled with hope, optimism, and opportunity. Your reality, your perception, changes from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Instead of seeing limitations, you see possibilities. Instead of seeing problems, you see puzzles waiting to be solved. And the best part? You don't need anyone's permission or agreement to do this. You don't need a fancy course or some guru. You just need to commit to the idea that you are in control of how you perceive and respond to your reality, and then put in the work, day after day, thought by thought. Remember, rewiring is not a magic wand that changes everything overnight. It's a process, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable or challenging. But stick to it, and bit by bit, you'll start noticing changes. You'll catch yourself thinking positively more often, reacting more positively to things. You'll be happier, calmer, more resilient, and more proactive in shaping your life. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. There might be times when you slip back into old thought patterns or get discouraged. That's completely normal. The key here, remember, is not to beat yourself up over it. Just acknowledge the negative thought, recognize it, and then reroute your thinking towards something more positive. It's all about progress, not perfection.